I always love it when I look at the clock, immediately turns to 7, immediately start the stream, because I'm a professional. Greetings. My name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. I just saw something happen, and I see you're in chat. I see you. But this just happened right before the stream started. I'm going to do it again. Boom. GT Mustang 09. Hi! Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. We're so close to 1,000, I can smell it. Smells like bacon. Okay, let's get the stroll rolling. Stroll rolling. Let's go. Zenbood. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for popping in. Have some wine, have some whiskey, have some whatever it is you like to eat. Food? Yeah. GT Mustang, cheers. I don't have anything in glass yet, but I will. Sugar Kitty Meow. Kathy Huey. Pouring some ASW Fiddler. That sounds nice. I don't know. I've never had it, but anything called Fiddler makes me think of Fiddler on the Roof. And let's keep the songs out of there for now. Andrew Butler. Hello. Hello. Yes, it was a birthday stream. Those are the best. You get to drink everything you want. I like that. Richie Z, hello. Welcome. How you doing? Get this roll strolling. Yeah. Where is it heading? Flavortown. Rob Smith, hello. Welcome. So nice to see so many people right away. I never know. I've been streaming for 4 years? 2024? Yeah, 4 years. Ooh. I still expect no one to be here. It's all up here for some reason. All right. I don't have the music. That's what I forgot. There's always something. This time, it was music. I got in trouble, almost, kind of, not really, for background music one of these recent times. I tried to change it to the piano version, and YouTube was like, well, licensing, copyright. So I get the least amount of trouble from just the lo-fi girl, lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax to, because we're all here to relax. And I'm sure that's too loud. Sorry. That's why I'm supposed to do it before the stream starts. As I said, professional. Boop. I can't have just like my own thoughts. And also, I sound so much louder in my own apartment when I'm speaking from the diaphragm. Ouch. Alright. Let's get to the happy place. You know if that's too loud, too soft, too annoying, too much. It sounds okay to me, but I don't know how it sounds on your end. I gotta keep it quiet for me so it doesn't come through the speakers. Yes. Disco with Bourbon. Cool rolling. Cheers. Hello. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Wow. How you doing? All right. You know that. Well, you don't know the drill. Some of you may not. I was given a advent calendar. Oh yes, and thank you, Richie Z. You're very good at that. I am not. Please remember to like and subscribe. I gotta push the button to do the thing. Wait. I know how to do this. There it is. Hey. Thank you. Please drive through. So, Advent Calendar donated to the channel the end of last year. I could only do one at a time, technically. So we are working our way through that during the rest of this year. And so far it's April, and I'm on 6. Great. But the idea is, I don't know what this is. I know it's whiskey. Better be whiskey. I believe I did one last week. There's supposed to be something I try to do on Sundays. That doesn't always happen. And if you were on Friday, it was a gaming stream because plans didn't happen. And I was not feeling my best. Still not. A little better, though. I'm getting to the very tail end of this cold thing, which has just been lingering for the past week. I'm still pretty drained half the time, but whatever. I can still drink whiskey. It is the water of life. It will make me feel better. That's how it works. So here we go. Oh, wow. Already concerned, confused, and befuddled. And all I did was pour it in the glass. You'll see. Hold on. I haven't gotten a whiff yet. The wheels are already turning on what it could be. But let's begin with the color. Or lack thereof. I have poured white wine into my whiskey glass. As you can see here, it's not going to focus. It never does. Don't look at my beautiful face. Just look at the whiskey. I'll hold it like this. This usually works a little better. As you can see, it is very pale. I want to say straw, but that seems like it's too dark. What would you call this color? Makes me think of like lemon water. And even that wouldn't be that dark, but that was the initial thought. There's a pale straw color. Hey, yeah. Hey, hello. We have a mystery whiskey in our hands today. And it is very, very light in color. When I see something like this, I think of a peated Scotch, but I can't smell anything yet. And as we mentioned, there is a world of whiskey up there. And I've only tried the very surface, even with all the whiskeys I've tried. I would call that cola. Yeah, my initial thought was peated Scotch, but I don't smell anything. I haven't gotten close to it. Might strip your mustache wax off, maybe. It's happened before. Actually, it happens when it's really hot. Doesn't strip it, but it makes it a little too malleable. White peach juice. That's good. Thank you, Kathy Huey. I like that. I agree. I felt it looked familiar as far as like a color. That's what it is. Or white grape juice. I've seen that too. All right, here we go. Let's go in for the nose. Let's see what's going on here. Again, I don't smell anything immediately, which is even more confusing. Oh, that smells really nice. I think there's a touch of peat. It could be my imagination. I could be making it up, but it's really sweet and really fruity. Yeah, there's some kind of peat in there. It does look refreshing, doesn't it? I'm immediately thirsty. How's that? Touch pinkish, different from wine, even a Riesling. You can see that. That might be my skin. My skin tone kind of gets in the way. If I hold it up against here, we can't see anything. So how about here? My paleness, I'll just use that. My walls behind me are white, so that does give it a little pinkish tint to it. Again, light refraction is weird. This smells familiar. This is a very lightly peated Scotch, if I've ever smelled one. Italian restaurant. Fabulous ganache. Ganache. I don't know how to say that word. Ganache? Ganache? Is it no G? A blue Zinfandel. It smells lovely. Let's start with that. Who are you? You are very familiar. It's very vanilla forward. It's got that little tinge of peat, like a little hint of it. It's making me think of Oban 14 or Talisker. Gnocchi. That's not what it's spelled. Gnocchi. Yeah, okay. I know it was wrong. I don't speak Italian, but I know when I say words that are Italian, I probably said it wrong. Other than ciao, and that's it. Gnocchi. Yeah, this makes you think Talisker or Oban 14, both wonderful scotches. If this is a scotch, it really seems like one, but it could be getting a curveball, like some kind of Japanese or something from Australia. Those are two where it's like it could be those. It could also be Taiwan. Who am I thinking of which is Taiwan? Oh gosh. With a K, I think. One I really like too. That's irritating. Yeah, Richie G. The immediate thought is a Scotch just because of the smell. Right? Yeah, and since it's not colored, or at least I would be very surprised if they did. Kabbalah, there we go. That's the one that made me think of. I think even their stuff would be a little darker. This clearly has no color added. And if they did, well done, because I can't tell. Yeah, it's a sweet peat. That's what it is. Sweet peat. Very vanilla, slightly fruity. I get that thought of like white flowers. They are for whatever reason, they're the white ones. They have about 4 petals, and they're there's a yellow piece, little yellow bit in the middle. But I don't know what those are called. They make me think of, I don't know what those are called either. But there are yellow ones that look like that. And they're very common, but I forget what those are. And these ones look similar, except they're white and they're a little bit bigger. If you could help me out with that, great. Is it buttercup? Butter something? The tiny ones. Like in the grass, usually. In the grass area. The peat's giving me a slight peppermint. That's different. Whiskey Nose, cheers! Welcome to the chaos. To the madness. Oh man, I just thought of some kind of fruit. Shoot. Don't you love it when you think it's like, oh, that smells like this fruit I've had before. I don't remember what it's called, but it smells like it. Hi, Mama KillCo. Everyone say happy anniversary to Mama KillCo. And Papa KillCo if he's here. Their anniversary was yesterday. 50 years. 50. Not many people get to that anymore. 50 years of being married. You know what it is? It is white grapes. It's white grapes, and there's another kind of larger fruit that's similar in flavor. I'm thinking, oddly enough, of course, since smell and taste are very linked, I'm thinking of the taste of white grapes, but also there's another fruit of some sort. It's not grape. It's larger. I feel like it's in the citrus category. Maybe it's lemon. Or something along those lines. What's that one people have for breakfast all the time? Is that cantaloupe? Cantaloupe doesn't feel like the right word. That feels like a vegetable. What am I thinking of? Ooh, hello. This song just caught my attention. Well, this is divine. I love the smell of this. Fruit forward, floral, little tinge of peat, with an odd peppermint vibe. That's a little different for me. Don't get lost in Brian. Stop that. You know what? It's pink lemonade. That's what's making me think of. That's great. This is a great nose. Whatever this is, I hope I like it. I hope I found out what it is. I will find out what it is. I closed the program. I need to see what it is. Open that up first. Out of the palette. Whoa, everything jumped. That happens. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Knock on. No, Daisy, it's not Daisy. That one has too many flowers or petals. Yeah, right? I'm at 43. Honeydew Melon sounds pretty close. But when I think of that, I think of Yankee Candle. I used to like their Honeydew Melon candle for some reason. Cantaloupe is orange melon. The flower thing has me distracted. And all I can remember is it smells like or it looks like a buttercup. If you know what those tiny little buttercup flowers are. If that's even correct. I don't even know what those are called, honestly, but I'm thinking buttercup. Don't know why. And people used to put it under their chin or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of weird things going on in here today. But it would look kind of like that, except bigger. Probably had more than 4 petals, honestly, but the same shape? Maybe? Too many flowers in existence. I'll figure it out later. Jimmy Jazz. Don't worry. It's on the internet. You can rewatch everything if you really want. We're just getting to the point where I taste this very interesting, what we think is a lightly peated Scotch. It smells wonderful. Cheers. Thank you for everyone who's been here. Thank you everyone who is here. I need to enunciate better. I'm a little weary. Please let me know what's in your glass. I don't like to drink alone. I do drink alone. But if I'm doing this, I hope I'm not. Let me know what's in your glass. Doesn't have to be alcohol. Water, coffee, vodka. Maybe not vodka. Wolfburn Morven. Okay, one last chance. I can't see what I'm doing. Down! There we go. Okay, on the palate. I'm so thirsty. As a first sip, it was very simple. It was exactly what it smells like sweet peat. Very nice vanilla. Oh. It just did something very odd at the end there. It went like bitter. Buttercups, those, yes, under the chin. Why would you hold those under your chin? I don't understand that one. I should say, forget what the hell. I remember the thing. I don't remember why. Primrose? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Little thoughts going through my head. Dark silky by description. Yeah, I have the dark silky over there. I don't think it's that light. See if I like butter? That doesn't make sense. That's... Old Forester Rye, 100 proof. Damn. Alright, this time I'm going to take a larger sip on the palate. Very simple palate. Lovely nose. So, it was one of those that's like the smell is wonderful. Not too complicated, but the palate is simple. I'm okay with that, because I can drink this very fast if that's the case. Wow. Oh yeah, nice. A little peppery, a little prickly. Lovely vanilla sweetness. I think it's a little dry. Slowly, very slowly. I say vanilla sweetness, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what I mean here. Vanilla is a very distinct flavor, and this is kind of muted and more candy-like. But it is sweet. Yeah, I think it's a little dry and slightly bitter. Yes, I mean, yeah, reflection of that flower would do the yellow on you. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit candy sweet. A little peppery. Just like a black pepper feeling. I just thought like an Oreo level of sweetness. Not that extreme, but it's going towards it. It gets a little dry. I'm thinking of, oh, come on, Brian. You should have the name by now. This happens every time. Burger Kitty. What's the stuff that's dried seaweed? What's it called? I can picture it. I should know the name. It's in there, but I always forget it. Papa KillCo, hello. You're just in time for everyone saying hello. Nori, thank you. Papa KillCo, we were just celebrating the 50th anniversary you guys just had. And for those of you who are on the YouTube, and I believe I shared it for patrons as well, if you want to see a link I just posted in the community tab, you can see Mom and Papa KillCo renewing their vows. Very somber. Ooh, church. Ooh. It was nice to see. That was a surprise. True da. Honestly. John Sample Guy, thank you. Nori. Kathy Yui, Nori. Yes, I believe that's what it's called. I will always forget the word, it would seem. For whatever reason. But yeah, thought of Nori as well. That might be due to the slight peatedness of it. A little seaweed vibe. Yeah, as soon as they say it's seaweed, Nori. Oh, yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh. Maybe it's because I have my recent trip, I got to try some sushi. But I'm thinking of sake, for one thing. It's that kind of level of a sweet thing. God, if this is some kind of like rice whiskey, that'd be hilarious. I don't think it is, but Riley. Filey Bay. Got it. Race. Filey Bay. Filey Bay is right there, by the way. It's got an autograph. Oh, so fancy. That'll be open soon. I was reminded how much I liked that not long ago. Alright. That was good. It's still very simple. But it lingers. Good God. It's still sitting on my tongue. With that slate dry. I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's not ashy. What is it? Dusty. It's a little dusty. Whatever that means. I don't know. That's what it is. End of discussion. Alright. I am now looking at the advent calendar on the Discord. Let's see if I can find it. Reveal. This is day 6. 6. Let's see, where was I? Where does it? That always puts me at the bottom, doesn't it? Do. I think it did. Wrong thing. Yeah, it did. 17, 14, 13. Whoa, too high, too fast. Lost track of where it was. 12. 5. Whoop, 5. We're on 6. The 6. No, yes. There's 6. Here we go. All right. You also get to find out other Whiskey Tube folk or other channels that have reviewed this whiskey, but let's find out what this is now. You don't see anything, but I'm gonna. I gotta save the image. One drawback of this is I can't see the image in detail until I save it to my computer. So I end up having lots of pictures of bottles. Now it's right in front of me, so you'll excuse me for looking down at your groin. This is Highland Signatory Vintage. This one says Clain Leash, 1998. I was 18 years old. Aged, let's see if I can see. Okay, it's low proof too. Okay, I didn't even think about that, but there was no like indication of, oh gosh, it's age 17 years. Clain Leash, 1998. Age 17 years. 17 years. 17 years? It's that color? Excuse me. Matured in hogshead, distilled. Hold on, they do this thing backwards here. Sorry, that means something somewhere else. They switch it around. So it says 27/5/1998. So that means April. No wait, May. Nailed it. May 27th, 1995 is when it was distilled. It was bottled July 27th, 2015. Which doesn't feel like that long ago, but would be 10 years as of tomorrow. Next year. 17 years. Cask number ha. If you've been on this channel long enough, you know how much I'm going to enjoy saying this. Cask number 7774. Bottle number 36. Cask individually selected and bottled by Signatory Vintage Scotch Whiskey. 43%. So it's a signatory. I don't know if I've had a signatory on here officially. I probably have had a sample or something like that. I have a Springbank right here, which is what I thought it was at first. But signatory vintage, Highland. Explains why I like it. But it doesn't tell me more about it. It's just like the front label. So I can only assume it's slightly peated since it's a Scotch. But yeah, we... most of us at the beginning were like, that looks like a Scotch. Like, yes, it was. Or it is. Yeah, only 42%, right? I wonder if they... Well... Nick Proman, hello! When are you guys gonna get up here? Huh? You and Adriana. Whiskey Central was just here. She got here before you guys. She didn't even live in the United States before. What's the excuse? I'm kidding. I know you want to get here. It's unicorn juice, right? I can only imagine how much the bottle was, and I'm not going to think about it. Because... Ugh. But the nose is really wonderful. Like, this is one I could just keep doing this for maybe 30 to 40 minutes. I don't want to do that, because... Hi! That is something I would do very casually too. It's not like I would engage and start taking notes. I'm not that kind of whiskey person, but I would be doing something and just like getting caught doing this for 5 minutes. Like, let's see who else has had a chance to try this. Very good. I see what you mean. It's very light, though. Like, the whole thing itself is very delicate palate. Yes! It's hilarious. Maybe that's why it gets the sort of ashy note at the end. Because I know if you have cinnamon, well, people have seen the cinnamon challenge. You know what happens. So who else has been able to try this I would assume, very rare whiskey? Looks like Whiskey Whistle. Whiskey with no E. W-H-I-S-K-Y. Whistle. And, of course, whiskey.com. Oh, that's it. Just 2. Lucky bastards. So you can look those up, too. Again, Whiskey with no E. Whistle. And whiskey.com. And most of you who have gotten a little bit into the whiskey YouTube world will know he has been doing it a while. But he did 1998 Signatory Vintage. God damn. Long gone. Yes, dusty, because that's exactly what it is. It's not hideously expensive. Okay, good. I don't want to know. Like, I'm trying to... Anything like this where I'm like, oh, that looks very possibly expensive. It's a nice bottle, too. I would show you, but I can't. Or can I? Hold on. This will take a little finagling, so pardon me while I finagle. Let us see what I can do here. Add a picture. This is not something I plan to do every time because it requires... Go to downloads, go to this one, go to this one. Okay. Hi! Where did I go? Help me. Help me. Hold, please. Did I push the wrong button? There we go. Yas. So, Wrong way. There you have it. I don't know how that looks on your end because, you know, we all have different size monitors. Excuse me. Yes, we're good with the picture. Please stop. There. That is the bottle we are talking about. Y'all see the next bottle? Yeah, it's like, this is the image size. Takes up the whole screen. Nick Taylor from Found North is a particular fan of the exact unleash. Not expensive because it's lower proof. It's also completely unobtainium now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, right? It's classy. It's got that classy Scotch vibe. Drinking that on a night Nick Taylor was on my bourbon journey. Talked for like half an hour about it. Yeah. I can see why. I mean, my initial impression of this is like the nose is really good. I wish there was a little more to the palate, but it does have a personality where it's just like, and now I'm going to stay on your tongue. Enjoy. Check your bottle number. Cool. Yeah, I can pull it up again and look at it a little better. Oh, please let me know. Do you like this part? Do you like this idea where at the end I can actually show the bottle? It takes a little finagling because I am completely, you know, I don't know what it is until I see it. And then I get to putter around a bit so you can actually see the bottle there. Hi, Mama KillCo. Sweet dreams. I will see you later this week. Keep me posted about travel stuffs to and from Boston, etc., 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 etc. I don't know if I have a super busy week. I know I have a week. Oh, you know what? Ooh. I'm gonna do something I just remembered. Oh, you know what? No, I gotta do it now. Balls. You'll excuse me. Look at the bottle. Look at it. It's there. 208. Okay. Yeah, again, it's not my bottle anyway. It's probably, if not completely empty, fairly close to empty for the owner of the actual bottle. I am doing a thing. Early evening dram. Yeah, it's early. It's what is it? 3 p.m. now? 3:30 where you are? Time is weird. Just have a little one. Tiny bit. Just don't tell Adriana. She'll never know. I will not tell her. Like, I will not tell her. Guess what Nick did? Hold on. I have to do this now because I was supposed to do it before the stream started and it didn't. Because that's just how it works here, folks. It's just me. Alright, there you go. Members, you should have gotten a notification. Channel members, I should say. You should have a notification about this week's podcast. That's right, everyone. If you're a member of the channel, you can listen to the KillCo Audio Musings podcast. Or if you're a patron of mine. By the way, I have a Patreon. There, done. Buffalo Trace and Lit Cigar. I'm not for cigars, but I'll have all the Buffalo Trace, thank you. My goal in life, but a side goal in life, out of the sheer humor of it, is to get as many Buffalo Trace bottles as I can without buying them myself, because I can't afford them. So far, E.H. Taylor, Eagle Rare, Buffalo Trace, Weller 107. I really like that one, so that's a problem. It's like if I saw that for just the right price, I'd probably have a problem stopping myself. And I've had the Weller Special Reserve. I still have some. It's right there. In my very, very attractive flask bottle. Look at that. Beautiful. Not sketchy looking at all. Like, really? It's like, yeah, I didn't make that. Alright, I think you've all gotten a good look at it. But as usual, I would like to be the center of attention. like actually in the center, because you have to move off to the side for that. Ugh. Cracked a new Old Forester Humper's Rye. Yes, yes, yes. Buffalo Trace is good and annoying at the same time. I like it, and I hate it. No pink tinge. Similar color to Lincoln currently in the glass. Oh. That's very nice. I would have never guessed 17 years old. This is insane. Like the color on it. But thus the reason sometimes they color their whiskey. They say to someone, oh, look, a 17-year-old Scotch. And they go, really? That's odd. It looks like it's only been there a year or two. Climate. Whoa. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? I just glanced over here to my personal stash, we'll call it. And there's Johnny Walker Green there, which I did a video of not long ago. Plug. But very similar vibe, oddly enough. Is this something that would be used in Johnny Walker? I don't think so. Hold on. Not like I did a video about it or anything. No, okay, I got it. Since this made me think of Talisker and Kalila, which are both used in this, that is why I'm thinking that thought. It looks like rain, folks. Why are you over there? You should be next to me. In line of sight, and my arm is right here. I can drink all of you. Alright. Well, this is very pleasant. I like this. This is like the kind of whiskey I feel like I would need today. Not too high proof, kind of chill vibe. Got some character to it, absolutely. Makes me want to take a nap a little bit, but that's usually how I feel, so it's fine. Oh, Clean leash is a very common component in most of the J Water. Aha! Yeah. Does this one say clean leash on it? No, it says Talisker, Linkwood, Cragganmore, and Kalila. Cool. Again, I did a video about it. I don't remember anything I said in it, which is why I made a video. So I can check later. But every day, Cleanlish 14. I guarantee the place I normally go doesn't have Cleanlish 14 on the shelf. We've seen it. Technically. But, let's do a little research. Because if I don't do this now, what you're saying to me right now will go away. As it does. No, I'm not 21. You never realize, as a young person, how irritating it is to be asked if you're over 21 all the time. Or over 18. For other specialty websites. Oh, wait. What the hell? Oh. Alright, so it popped up. Surprised me. Cleanlish 14-year-old single malt. However, $61.99. $62. That's not bad. Problem is, it says out of stock. Balls. Let me check one more place. My other problem is I know to be a whiskey person who wants to get those bottles and find those bottles, you got to go to stores. But that requires a lot from me. I like web pages that actually let me just search and see if it's there and then buy it online and then just go pick it up. Well now. That was a fun noise. Well, apparently I see it listed at this other store that I would go to. That's not right. But it's selecting the wrong one. Shiza. Is it? I think it is. Oh. Alright, well here we go. If this is correct, and I don't know if it is, the Cleanlish 14-year-old can be bought for me at $49.99. The other one was much more than that, so glad they're out of stock. They are closer, but blah, blah. I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm not buying any whiskey, but it's good to know in case anyone else wants to buy whiskey. I can always add it to a list. I'm sure I have a list. Ugh. Well, everything moved. Bloop. Da, 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 da. Ah. Very common component in most JW blends. Nice. Well, it shows. I'll say that. It was very familiar. That's probably why it seemed so familiar at the start. I drank Johnny Walker plenty of times, and I drank the Gold while I was traveling, because I got a little thing of it and drank it all. Korea is like the heavyweight smoke blend. Clannish is way too light. Yes. Yeah, if that is in there, or that was in there, you wouldn't know it. I do like the fact that it is in Johnny Walker, because that confirms why I was so... It's like, you are very familiar to me. Why? As soon as I started this. Should be out there. Yeah. Good to know. Again, not buying bottles. If you want to donate a bottle to the channel, cool, but I am taking a hiatus from buying bottles for the moment because, well, look at behind me. I have too many. And I am going to be doing a raffle. I want to say this coming Friday, but... So stay tuned for that. It will be, hopefully, of the 4 samples that are videos this month. If you haven't been around, that's the new idea. For every video I do each month, where there are 4 of them, possibly 5, but usually it's 4. There are months like that. I think next month is one of them. What was my point? Yeah, so there's a raffle near the end of the month where you can get the 4 samples of the whiskeys I have done videos for that month, so that you can watch the video and try along. See if you agree, disagree, just want to drink them, whatever. That's what it goes with. It's happening, Sugar Kitty. I know it. As long as I never turn around. Bye. No, it's 50. It's 50. Well, $49.99, whatever it is. I'm not buying any whiskey today, and I buy whiskey. That's the thing. I said that recently, and I bought something, but for once I didn't use the credit card. There's more about that in my podcast. So, you know. And... Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's because it's anything from Crowded Barrel. That's been the problem. You will... Like the last video I did, or that was posted, was Crowded Barrel. I have numerous Crowded Barrel bottles over there and behind me. So that's been my, like, the niche I have is this distillery in Texas that is making whiskey for their tribe. And me being a whiskey sage is part of that.
Hey, you just gave me $10,000!
What? You what? Put this back, hold on. What just happened? Yeah, I'm not all better yet. Patrick Greeny. Thank you for the bottle. Well, I guess I can buy the bottle now. Thank you very much for that. I gotta make a note for that. Requires me to go somewhere and do stuff. Yeah, but I don't have much to do tomorrow, so we'll see. Thank you very much. I will say that is from you. All right? That's what you get. You get the thing. You get the thing. You are awesome. There we go. It's my own thing. I forgot what it was. That's all. Sorry. I got it. Oh, you know what? Ah. This is my life, folks. If something happens and I'm supposed to do something, I need to put it in my phone immediately, or I will forget. We are going to say we're buying this bottle, apparently. I lost everything. There it is. Clannish. CLYNEL. L. Danielle, ISH. And this is the 14 year. And it is at a place called Yankee Spirits. Or at least it should be. If it isn't, I'm very annoyed. It's not that far away, but it's far enough for me to be annoyed. It is $49.99, which is actually a really good deal. I can only wonder what it used to be. That's, like, considering... If you've been paying attention to Scotch prices over the past few years... There's that. Ah! Let me do that. Sorry. Oh! There. Alright, I'm setting setting a reminder for myself tomorrow. Will I actually go buy it tomorrow? Probably not. But I can. I'll put that on the shelf. There you go. With you not going up. Alright. That's good to know. Get reminded that I will need to show proof of age when they get there. They see the gray beard and don't ask for ID. Yeah. That's one of those things. I know, and the rare chances I do actually get a bottle delivered lately, they don't ask. They drop it off and they walk away. But they have asked enough times to know that I'm the one who lives here and it's just me and it's gonna be me. And I'm 43 years old, so I am double the required age. Past that. Like last year, I was 42, so 21 times 2. Now, it's +1 after that. Yay. $50 is buy for Clan Leash 14. Yeah. Late 2019, I bought the 14 for $39.99 at Yankee. Damn. Oh, you have one near you? I mean, I have a bunch, but the one near me is in Swansea. Which is the closest one I go to, so there you go. Big place, too. Good selection. Love to be 42 again. Nick, it's not so great. I'm 43 now. 42 was nice as far as the, I reached the age of Hitchhiker's Guide, number 42. I was in the zone that whole year. Norwood, Mass. All right, yeah, that's probably the one I saw it at first. Never been 40 years. Damn. Well, that was a series of very fortunate events we just had. Got to try this new light, delicious, tasty whiskey. And if you weren't here earlier, it looked like that. It's a signatory, but it says right on it, Highland Single Malt Scotch. Clanleash. Clanleash is the part down there. You can't see very well, but which brought on this circumstance of now I get to go try a bottle of Clanleash, 14 year at some point. I got to buy the bottle and put it over here with all its friends. They're just sitting here, except for these two. These are decoration. This Eagle Rare I drink out of regularly, and then this one is actually Irene Tan's bottle, 15 year that I did last month. Yeah, I don't have room for it anywhere. That's where I'm at. Like my Irish whiskey section is full. I need new shelving, and I've learned that you should be very careful about what kind of shelving you buy from It's Bourbon Night's recent experience. So there's that. Ah, shingles, good stuff. I think I got mine recently. I think it was shingles. It must have been, because it was weird. I was like, shingles? What? There you go, Andrew Butler. Add another bottle to your collection. Amazon, well, they don't want to give us alcohol yet. I can't imagine. Like, I can. But there are already so many... Like, Amazon's going to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it. But if there are already factions of whiskey delivery to home type stuff, or alcohol delivery to home type stuff, Amazon's going to get in on it. I mean, they just got in with prescription drugs. Drugs in general. They're like, drugs, yay. Alcohol's a drug. Why don't we just fit that in there somehow in America? Yay. But there are too many states with too many different laws. It screws them over. Shingles is a vaccine that will kick your butt both times. Really? I don't know if it did that for me. Colonoscopy, I haven't. That's not on my list yet. We'll see. I just had my recent physical and they didn't bring it up. So I'm not going to push the issue. I have no family history, though. That's usually why they do it early. Gastros are seeing GI specialists. Swear it's healthy till 50. Damn. That'll do it. That'll do. I'm getting there. One year at a time. Let's see. I will be 44 this year. So that's a thing. That's coming up fast. Hold on. April, May, June, July. Yep, it's really coming up fast. So we're going into May. My brother's birthday is next month, for the record. Yeah, so like 2 months he's older. He's 2 years younger than me. And then as soon as July 7th hits, boom. 3 years again. Don't have the 14, but I do have 11 bottles of Cleanliness. Well, clearly if you don't have the 14, you need to get the 12. We'll do that. Diagnosed at 45. Maybe that's it. Oh, wait. Seeing a lot more chat. Da 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 dee da doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Oof. Gastro condition. Yeah, well, that'd be bad. I got something here and it kind of sucks, but that's it. Newport and Providence. Maybe hot rye, hot wieners, and Newport Creamery. To the Creamery. I was gonna try to get Whiskey Central to one, but she sped out of here too fast. She was here for like less than 48 hours. Wild. Got here, called me, we had breakfast, then she off to the Cape. That's way too much for me, man. I'm exhausted just thinking about doing that. Ugh. But Newport, you gotta go Ocean Drive, Newport Creamery. There's a couple of restaurants I could recommend in my neck of the woods that are great. Let her try an awful waffle. I want an awful waffle right now. I'm not gonna have one now. I actually have a place. It doesn't do awful waffles, but it does do chocolate milkshakes, and it's on the way home from the gym. So if I do go tomorrow, and I'm very seriously considering it, I just don't want to get anyone sick. That's really all I'm worried about. This, whatever this is, sucks. It's finally almost gone. I don't want anyone else to have something that I will give them that lasts for a goddamn week. Plus, again, not serious, just weary, cough, blowing your nose all the time. Not too bad, just really annoying. But I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, there's a lot to do on Rhode Island. Big problem, when you get here, there's plenty of whiskey to try. You gotta go to Busker's, which is in Newport. You could do a fancy dinner night at the White Horse Tavern. Get a little history in there. That one's the one like Ben Franklin and his buddies used to hang out at. True story. That's not something I'm making up. It's where they did their thing. Gotta see the mansions. That's kind of a thing. Unless she doesn't give a hoot about a hoot. Damn. Doesn't give a heck about very big summer homes for the rich and famous of years gone by. Block Island and Cape Cod too. Yes, mansions. Yeah, I haven't been to Block. See, if you guys go to Block Island, I'll go with. Unless you want it to be like a romantic evening, getaway. Be prepared for expensive things if you're staying there. If not, Fenway. You like Fenway. I lost my train of thought again. Yeah, Block Island and Cape Cod, man. I don't even know if I've been to Cape Cod. That's on the list of like things I should do because I'm a recluse and people make me uncomfortable. So I avoid situations where there are people and going outside. That way. Do it. Do it. I don't think they are. Honestly, I think there was a thing about the paw socks a while ago. Look it up. Ask the G. The big GOO. GLE. I don't want to say the word because my phone will listen to me. But no, I think there was a thing. Something. I don't remember what because it's a sport and that's how I go with sports and there's nothing. But I do remember something about something with that. I just don't remember what. I'm trying to think what else. Delves Lemonade. Very important. Especially if you're here during the warmer months. Kind of a must. There's the Frosty Freeze in my area. That's a big popular place. Yeah, that swirly ice cream, and they dip it in chocolate. Or sprinkles. Lots of jimmies. Oh. So many Rhode Islandy things, folks. Most of you are like, what are they talking about? I don't understand. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink the last of this. This is really nice. I feel better now. Bourbon. Well, he'd have to go up. He'd have to go northeast. But you gotta go to Irene's store. So you have to make some time to go into Connecticut. It's only it's less than an hour's drive from Providence. It's about an hour-ish from Newport. So it really depends on where you want to stay and if you want to stay somewhere else. I mean, travel is such a thing, man. At some point in my life, he said, not believing what the words that are about to come out of his mouth, but at some point in my life, I'm going to go places and travel and go stay at different places. I've done it once already. Just once. And that was when I went to Kentucky, because I went somewhere, stayed in a hotel for the weekend to go to Bourbon on the Banks, and then went to a different spot in a different part of Kentucky, which I hadn't been to before, and stayed there for a few days. That is exhausting. Like traveling from... So done. Traveling from, traveling to somewhere else, staying in a hotel, ditching that hotel to go to another hotel in a different place, and then going home. Bleh. Yes, aromatherapy samples, yes. They're very smelly. I mean, they smell great. Yes, Irene's place. Canterbury Liquors in Canterbury, Connecticut. Less than an hour from where well, about an hour or something from where I am, but in general, not too far. Worth the drive. And most importantly, you have to make sure she's going to be there. She is a travel monger. She's always on the move. I don't think she's there right now. Yeah, she was there yesterday. She's not there today. Okay, well, I finished this, and I have to cheer you guys out. So, I may have had something before the stream started, and I'm going to have something else. You know what? I don't know, what do I feel like? I had both of those on... Just hit the ground. On, what's it? Friday. It's really good. Hold on. Since we've been talking about Clan Leash, and since there's so much new info we learned... Mike Bourbon, hello! I was thinking about you earlier today. That doesn't sound weird at all. I might polish this off soon. I'm going to pour a little bit of this now, because very similar palette, for reasons. This, it's not in this one, but certainly made me think of it. Squeaky. Oh, bike and bourbon. I still have to get my bike fixed. That's why I was thinking about you. I was talking about how I need to exercise on a, I can just go do it thing, and that's one. I don't like going for walks. Walks are slow. I'm going to have to do any kind of cardio stuff. Let me at least get somewhere. I'm feeling like I'm a fucking turtle. Yes, they can. Sure, kitty. Oh yeah, there's similarity. I got something else to it. Walks are good. I've been trying to do a local cafe that's maybe half a mile away, so I get like 1 mile in at least. But it can be busy there, and I don't like busy. I'm not much for walking around in the morning either, so we'll see. We'll see. I've gone there a couple times, but I need to get myself to go there on a semi-regular basis, but I also have to spend money, which I don't want to do too much of anymore, other than drinking whiskey. And when other people give it to me, like tonight, I'm happy to spend the money on a bottle of whiskey. Go buy this, okay? So there you have it, folks. It's 8 p.m. It's that time. I will be back here on Friday, hopefully. There may or may not be a video this week because this cold thing has not made it impossible for me to do anything properly. And we'll see. I have time still, but I'm so drained. I will make as much of an attempt as I can. There you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. Patrick Greeny, make sure you look at the outro here because I did it. And I will see you out there, okay? Where's the thing? The thing! There we go. Okay, bye. Hey, thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.